Today, we're going to review the book Karnan, the Great Warrior by Ranjit Desai. I'm very sure all of you will be familiar with the characters of Mahabharata. Today, we're going to discuss about Karnan, the Great Warrior, who I would say was the most tragic hero of Mahabharata. Princess Kunti was once granted a boon to bear a child with all divine qualities. So she playfully invoked the sun god to test if it was true. It was indeed true and she became pregnant. So Karnan was secretly born to Princess Kunti, who was in her teenage and was unmarried. Considering the outrage from the society and also her father's reputation, she chose to abandon the child in a basket adrift on the river Ganges. And this basket was discovered by Radhe and Adiratha, who was working as a charioteer for King Dhritarashtra. As he was abandoned by his birth mother, he was mistreated by many people during his entire life. He was rejected as a student by Dronacharya in spite of his extraordinary abilities. He was taunted by Draupadi during her Swayamvaram and also during the Mahayajna, which was conducted by the Pandavas. He was insulted by his own blood brothers. He was misunderstood by many people and he was manipulated even by the gods. But Karna was a great warrior. He was known for his divine qualities since childhood. And he was known for his loyalty to friendship with Duryodhana, and he was also known for his charity. Karnan has never said no to anyone who asked him for anything. Even Lord Indran, disguised in the form of poor emaciated Brahmin, and came and asked for Karnan's earring. Karnan knew that if he was to give his divine earrings, he would lose in the Mahabharata war, and he also knew that it was Lord Indran who was disguised in the form of a Brahmin. In spite of knowing, he gave those earrings. The biggest charity Karnan made was his own life. The question which haunted him all his life was his identity. He always wanted to know about his birth parents. Once the Mahabharata war was declared, Krishnan revealed Karnan's identity to him. He also told Karnan that he would be the head of the Pandavas. He can rule the kingdom of Pandavas as the king. He would be the sixth husband of Draupadi, and also he could proudly display to all people who taunted him all his life, who mistreated him for not knowing the identity, for not knowing his birth mother. He told Krishnan revealed the identity to Karnan in order to prevent the Mahabharata war. So he thought Karnan would take the side of the Pandavas, and in this way Duryodhana would withdraw from the war. But Karnan told only one thing. He told he would stand by Duryodhana, even if it was death. Till death, he would stand by Duryodhana and he would like to die for Duryodhana just because he gave him the life that he is leading now. So this shows us how loyal he was towards his friend. He also told Krishnan not to reveal this to the Pandavas because Yudhishthiran was a very wise person and also very emotionally weak person. He would give everything to Karnan and exile him to the forest again. So this shows his empathy towards his blood brothers also. The irony was that the true identity, instead of liberating him, made him more rudderless. At the last moments of death in the warfield, he laid his head on Duryodhana's lap and teardrops came rolling down from his eyes and fell into the hands of Duryodhana. This was the last charity he made with which he closed his eyes. Karnan was an epitome of loyalty to friendship, he was an epitome of charity, and he was the only person who could match Arjuna's skills as an archer in the entire Mahabharata.